know, I did everything here in this rec center, so I didn't have to be on the streets. If I was to do the streets, it was my decision to do that.
Long before the dream became real, before the moments that you'll remember forever, started here, around the way, with hard work, sacrifice, dedication, and a little luck. They made it out.
My first grade teacher told me, and this sounds crazy, my first grade teacher told me I'd be nothing but another nigga. I didn't even know what the word nigga meant when I was 5 years old. You know what I mean? Like, and as I got older, I subconsciously started to believe that when I understood what people thought about niggers. You know what I mean?
The relationship between the rap star, the trap star, and the hooper, it's nothing new. Whether in the booth, on the court, or on the Ave, it all begins in the neighborhood.
Never traveled outside of Fresno until I was really 27.
There's probably more better athletes in prison than there are in the NBA. That's just a fact. Stuff like that.
Yeah, actually, all the guys that came up with me, you know, they actually did. You know, when Zoe passed during the finals, like I was fucked up.
Kids these days, this generation, have both feet in. They got 1 foot, you know, in the streets, so to speak, and 1 foot, you know, want to be an athlete, you know, or a hooper.
To the ones that made it, but don't want to forget where they came from.
Everybody always in my neighborhood was like, come on, G, you got all that talent, man, stop. Because, you know, I've been shot like 13 times.
I think that people see us as like superheroes. Like we deal with family things too.
Everybody's your best friend when you're playing for Golden State. Everybody's your best friend or whatever. But sometimes when you go through certain stuff, people, you know, have different motives and different changes. So, you know, I had to learn that real fast.
That energy is different. You know, I tell kids all the time, you're gonna have to learn how to say no. You know, coming up, being a first round pick, you know, I had all types of people who I would walk past all the time and you know, all of a sudden now, you know, they related to me or, you know, they want something or they want to be around me, so.
From the ones who never made it.
It's a sad story. Because Cam was like a big brother. I looked up to him. He was like 3-4 years older than me. You know, I wanted to be like him. Got it wrong with the wrong people. He was 6'7", smooth to shoot. Definitely should have been in the league, but shit happened.
To those who kept it too real.
It's always that element of like being famous. You know what I'm saying? And like celebrity and being recognized and acknowledgement, you know what I mean?
I'm not a big fan of the ones that think they still need to keep it hood, because you don't, you know? A lot of people die for trying to keep it real. You know what I mean? Like, fuck keeping it real, right? Like, be real to your family, be real to your loved ones, you know?
Embrace it. Streets is part of it. Streets of basketball is kind of like big in the culture, so you just gotta know how to handle it. It's cool to get love from them and, you know, talk to them, but just as long as you know your role, as long as you know who you are, you know, in this thing, you're gonna be good. But it's trouble when the backup players try to become too indulged in their life. I always knew how to separate it. Yeah, I'm cool with those guys. They show me love. I show them love when I see them. And keep it moving after that, though. I ain't trying to be in the world and trying to portray no super tough guy. I play basketball. I hoop for a living.
Suffering from survivor's remorse.
From numb. Yeah, you walk into the place, I fell who does and all that. That's just from numb. I did everything I was supposed to do. Al proved why I'm in New York. My wife and them driving me crazy.
And most importantly, corporate America and the media's involvement.
There are people who've benefited from the history of our country in ways which is why privilege has been a buzzword now for several years, because especially white privilege, but there are different kinds of privilege that are oftentimes invisible to the privileged person.
How much music means to Kevin, and you know, he's got some stuff on the low, and it's really amazing. I wonder if he's concerned about being scrutinized for it, being such a scrutinized NBA player.
And sometimes it gets to a point where it's unhealthy because there has to be content. There has to be content every day. So things that are not big deals get turned into big deals. And then there's this discussion about them that can be toxic.
We explore the mentality that has saved a few, but destroyed many more.
If I wasn't in the rap game, I'd probably have a key knee deep in the crack game. Because the streets is a short stop. Either you're slinging crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot.
I'm focused, man. Tell Stout to holla at me, man.